I don't know how many people were watching Monday night. Elon Musk and Donald Trump had a fantastic conversation. I was live through the whole thing. It was a very long stream, and I was very tired by the end. But I gotta say, it was exactly what I think people need to hear. Trump having a conversation with someone who's intelligent, someone who understands why inflation is rampant, the problems with free speech and the way the media portrays things, and just it was just a really great conversation between Trump and Elon Musk. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys were enjoying it as well, those who were with me and were listening to it. And I kind of through my peripheral was seeing that the left was getting upset and freaking out. I think that's the whole reason why the EU sent Elon Musk that whole letter that Elon Musk rebuffed so wonderfully. And it was because they fear that energy, the truth, just a simple conversation between two. I'm calling them the generals of free speech, or the generals of sovereignty. I think that's a good way of putting it. I mean, they are, right? Trump just wants to make America great. I don't blame him. He's American. He's got a great American history and loves his country. It's very obvious. Elon Musk gets it. He wants America to be strong as well. He loves America as well. He's built himself into a billionaire, a space genius, getting into space with SpaceX, the Boring Company. I mean, Tesla. He's just created himself in America. It's incredible. He loves America as well, and he wants America to be strong. He wants the Constitution to remain. He wants people to be sovereign. He wants people to have a freedom of speech. It's very clear. All right. By buying Twitter and turning it into X, we now got this conversation. We never would have gotten it if Elon didn't buy X. That would never have happened. Well, Trump returning has set off all of the leftists. Now, if you saw the thumbnail, you see the NPC meme crying and the girl that screamed no when Trump won. I just think it was fitting because that's the energy that these people had. I mean, there are just countless. I have so many examples. All right. Let's just start going through them, shall we? Here is Billy Baldwin, okay, trying to basically add to the DDoS attack that happened. He says, if we all tweet, we're not going back at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, will we make Elon's interview with Trump implode? I mean, hashtag we are not going back. Well, it didn't work, okay? Or it kind of almost worked. There was definitely a DDoS attack. Elon Musk stated it on his site. He said, or on his page. He said, oh yeah, we're definitely getting hit. Okay, we're trying to work it out. They did something like an 8 million concurrent viewer space test earlier in the day to make sure that X was prepared for however many viewers this space had, which ended up being, I believe, 1.3 million concurrent, which is just mind-boggling. It's incredible how many viewers were watching. And that isn't including the hundreds of people that were watching me, the millions of people that were watching Alex Jones watch it, the hundreds of thousands that were watching Bongino, who else? Benny Johnson, or The Quartering, or Tim Pool, or all these different people that were probably hosting their own version of a listening party, listening to the space. For those who didn't have X, who wanted to partake. Looking at you, Ashley Hayden, because she doesn't have X, and that's why she was so grateful that I did the whole interview. Well, they tried so much to stop it. They tried, and they almost succeeded. And then the conversation started. And then we have people just saying just rude shit. Like this guy, Kyle Klinsky. He said, in awe that anybody still thinks Elon is some mega genius. He's clearly a fucking idiot. Like, what? What do you mean? The dude is a multi-billionaire. Multi-billionaire. He created rockets, a new version of rockets that land themselves. He built them himself. It's incredible. What do you mean? He is a mega genius. That dude is on another level. I don't see you being a billionaire, creating multiple different companies that are completely changing the industry. What a clown. All the usual suspects are grilling this guy right here. This is great. So Kamala HQ, the brat account. If you don't know, you don't need to know. It's fine. Their statement on whatever that was, they think that that's some sort of an own. Like, what? What are you, a freaking teenager? They are. They're children. Statement on Donald Trump's interview with Elon Musk. Donald Trump's extremism and dangerous Project 25 agenda, which got starting it off with lies. Donald Trump has stated multiple times Project 2025 is not his. He's not connected in any way. That's something that the left made up to straw man an attack on Trump. Look at all these things that he's going to do. And Trump's like, that's not my policy list. This is my policy list over there. Like, yeah, but these are all terrible. How dare you think all these things? You can't reason with these people. They're emotionally locked to vote blue no matter who, and Trump is a Nazi. That's it. That's where their heads are at. Anyway, they say his extremism and dangerous Project 2025 agenda is a feature, not a glitch of his campaign, which of course, again, lies, which was on full display for those unlucky enough to listen in tonight during whatever that was on X.com. This is trying to ridicule anyone from going to listen to it themselves. This has nothing to do with them trying to play it cool. No, this is them trying to get people to go, oh, wow, well, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not going to listen to that bullshit. If that's what it was, wow, that's all it was just extremism, dangerous. And those people, they're not going to listen to it themselves, but they're going to tell people that the conversation was just full of extremism and dangerous agenda that they were trying. Elon Musk is now on this Project 2025 bandwagon. That's what they believe just from reading that. It's crazy. You know it's true. Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself. Yeah, Americans. That might be the truest statement, but not in the sense that they thought, because they're going to continue and spin it. But I think that's actually true. His entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Yes, Americans. Americans that care about America. Wow. It's kind of, they don't understand that, though. Of course, they had to spin in a different direction. Self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year of 2024. Half of the conversation that they had was about the middle class being completely destroyed by inflation that the current administration is causing. Elon Musk went in depth about how inflation is caused by government overspending, and then they had a great conversation about Trump actually putting Elon Musk on some sort of a government oversight spending committee, which is just glorious. I was like, yoo-hoo! Like, that sounds awesome. Elon Musk, who was very obviously aware that government overspending, and he fired 85% of the Twitter company. 85%, and it ran better than it did before they were fired. Why? Because it was just gloat and fat, and they all it was activists. He answers this question. He says, turns out it's not so hard to run a company when you're not being a propaganda activist company, which is what Twitter was. In fact, that's probably what most of these social media companies are. It's just propaganda pieces to control the narratives. That's why they went after Elon Musk so much. This is crazy. And who can't run a live stream? There was a DDoS attack. X was being bombarded. No one could even get into the space. That was probably them. And they're trying to make it seem like they couldn't do it, that they were boomering it. Elon's the owner of the company. You don't think that they would have been able to do it a space just to talk? That's what they're going with. The sad part is the people who follow Kamala for Kamala, because she doesn't have any policy out. No one knows what Kamala Harris' policy is. Just not Trump. That's her policy, I guess. Well, Kamala HQ Lies is a new site. It's pretty funny, actually. I should give them a follow because it's pretty good. The lie, Kamala HQ claims Trump Elon can't run a live stream. The truth, after a cyber attack, Trump and Elon ran a stream for over 2 hours. This far surpasses any kind of listenership Kamala has done on an X space. Can you imagine Kamala Harris having a 2-hour impromptu conversation off the cuff with Elon Musk without laughing? I mean, sure, if it comes up naturally from a joke. I think I heard Trump laugh when he asked if he was getting paid for the millions of viewers, which it was on his Twitter. I've never hosted a space, so I'm not actually sure. Yeah, they fixed it. Hasn't Elon Musk invited Kamala for an interview? Of course, he did. He actually made a statement, I believe, today. Yeah, I'm fairly certain he said Kamala Harris is more than welcome to come and have a conversation with him as well. But I mean, I tweeted out, I posted on Monday during the interview. I said Kamala can't handle this, and then I saw it. A bunch of different peers of mine. We were all spouting the same. There's no way Kamala Harris can handle this. I don't even think she can handle a debate with Donald Trump. And if she chooses to debate Donald Trump, oh boy. Everybody get their popcorn buckets, okay? Okay, let's go through some more of this, right? This is an email that the campaign, the Harris Walls campaign, put out during the event, during the conversation. Right now, Elon Musk is interviewing Donald Trump live on X. Oh, they said on Twitter, we're not calling it X. These fucking children, man. Oh my gosh, like that kind of mentality is so childish. This is the official Harris Walls campaign being this childish. It's just so wild to me how much the left is run by emotions and not logic. It's not enough that Musk has pledged to donate millions of dollars to help re-elect Trump. He is using his purchase platform, one of the largest social media sites in the world, to spread Trump's unhinged and hateful agenda to millions of users. I'm going to read it all, and then I'm going to attack it. That's all you need to hear. Oh, no. I'm sorry. No. That's crazy. You don't need to hear it yourself. You don't need to hear anything else. Just give us money. These people, man. I just can't believe it. He's spreading unhinged hate. That's all you need to hear. Don't look into it anymore. Give us some money. Donate to us so we can beat him. Yeah. What's our policy? We're not him. We don't have a hateful agenda. That's literally what they're running on. That's it. That's what they're running on. These people are unhinged. That's all you need to hear. Chip in $25 now to help Kamala and Tim have the resources to respond to their lies. Projection much? Otherwise, let us remind you why this is a big deal. The richest person in the world is a lackey for Team MAGA. Might I remind you that MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. It's kind of shit right now. There's a whole shit ton of crime. Fentanyl is killing everybody. There's enough fentanyl that has come across the border to straight up kill every American. That's not hyperbole. That's real. And that's crazy because they have found and stopped enough fentanyl to kill most Americans. It's insane. Imagine what they haven't found, right? 20 million illegal immigrants. Inflation's through the roof. Schools are indoctrinating children, convincing them to medically castrate themselves. America's a mess. Make America Great Again has never been more truthful than right now, I'd say. Right? I mean, holy shit. Since when official campaigns are so unhinged? I know. It's just I can't believe it. Oh, hyperbole? Yeah, okay. You can say hyperbole, whatever. I've heard it both ways. Daily Mail. They will report on anything. If someone drops a sandwich and it lands on a policeman's shoe and they have a conversation, they will report on it. Daily Mail will report on literally anything. What do they do here? 5 of the most bizarre moments from GOP presidential candidates' 2-hour-long chat. Bizarre moments? I mean, what about the best moments? Trump said Kamala Harris looked like his wife, Melania. No, he didn't. What? I don't remember him saying that. Did he say that? Discussing Kamala's time cover, he says she looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing, and actually, she looked very much like a great first lady, Melania. I don't remember him saying that. Do you guys remember him saying that? On the cover. He was so he's referring to this Time magazine cover. There's no man would say that shit about his wife. No smart man, at least. I don't even see it. Look at that. There's not even a freaking. See, you know, Trump does this thing where he always explains himself. You know what I mean? And he always tries to be nice to the thing he's explaining. He's overly nice about his enemies or political rivals, I guess I should say. You know how he does that? That made her look like Melania. Ah. That makes more sense. They tried to make her look like Melania because Melania is actually beautiful and Kamala is not. Maybe. Okay, the whole lisp thing. It did sound like he had dentures, but I don't know. People are saying it was the mic. It did look like it could have been either or. Someone actually reached out to the Trump campaign, and the Trump spokesman, whoever it was, said, "It must be your shitty hearing. Get your ears checked out." I saw that and I thought that was hilarious. And then there was the 40-minute delay. That's not really that odd. Trump said Joe Biden's IQ is so low he might not have one at all. That's just funny. That's just funny. I mean, let's be real. Trump said Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, Kim Jong-un were at the top of their game. Yeah, as far as like dictators, he's right. They are. They run their countries. How are they not on the top of their game? My favorite was when he said, I told Putin, you better not do that. You know what I would do. And Putin said, no way. And I said, way. Like, that shit was funny, man. That's some classic Trump shit right there. Man, I really enjoyed that conversation. Look at this is crazy. Let me zoom in on this. All right, so this is all these different headlines. Look at that. I'm going to read them all. Ready? Trump rambles, slurs his way through Elon Musk interview. It was an unmitigated disaster. Kamala Harris campaign criticizes Trump for serving self-obsessed rich guy after interview with Elon Musk. Donald Trump lisp during Elon Musk interview raises questions. So Donald chatted with Elon, and here's the future as they see it. Losers win. Incompetence rules. Musk Trump talk on X after glitchy start. 2-hour ramble. Oh my God. It was a conversation. It wasn't an interview. It was just a conversation about America, which is great. Honestly, I think that should be the precedent. I think we need that. If you want to be president, you should be able to just have a conversation with someone. It doesn't have to be Elon Musk. Maybe like it could be someone different every time. Joe Rogan, maybe like Russell Brand, maybe, like prominent figures. Just a 2-hour conversation. People that are willing and able to have a 2-hour conversation. Because a lot of those talking heads, the people in legacy media, they have no idea to just how to have a sit down conversation. They read teleprompters. You could see it in their eyes. They're like off the camera a little bit, back and forth, because they're reading a teleprompter. They're not having a conversation, not talking to you off the top of their head like I am right now. I'm not reading anything. I'm just talking to you, giving you my opinion. Oh, let's keep it going because this shit's hilarious. The Musk Trump X interview, a surprisingly dull meeting of two planet-sized egos. Family vitriol and the Musk enabler. Key takeaways of the Trump X interview. Donald Trump and Elon Musk's X conversation took forever to start, then never ended. Oh my gosh. Trump repeats same old talking points in a Musk interview, but Lisp steals the show. The Trump interview on X started with an immediate tech disaster. You see how they're just the people that wrote this tried to get in the beginning, listened for maybe 15 minutes, and got off. That's it. I don't think any of these people actually sat and listened. And I mean actually listen. When you sit and listen and take in the words, it's like these are the types of people that they're just waiting to respond to the first thing you said. You said something and they're like, "All right, I'm going to stop listening because I know what I'm going to respond with. So I'm going to cease listening to you at all. I'm just going to wait patiently and respond." Well, this is the same kind of thing, but the journalistic style version of it. What they do is they get what they want immediately, and that's all they wanted. All right, I got my headline. Boom. Yep. Glitchy start, boring, and lisp. Dude, all right, run with that. That's it. I'm not gonna sit here for 2 hours and actually listen to the hateful agenda that I was told that they talk about. No way. Let's see, rambling Trump, Musk interview marred by tech issues. A DDoS attack. Yeah. I guess technically a DDoS attack is tech issues, but it's an attack. Fact check. Trump made at least 20 false claims in his conversation with Elon Musk. Donald Trump's meandering live chat with Elon Musk on X plagued with glitches. Musk claims were from... We're going to cut that off because people only want to read that. Trump's regals Elon Musk with familiar falsehoods. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, a tale of two struggling social media entrepreneurs. I'm sorry, struggling social media. Elon Musk owns X. Twitter wasn't making money. I don't know if you remember that. Twitter was being held aloft because it was activists and they were losing money. Elon Musk, X, is now the largest social media platform on the planet. There's more daily users than Facebook now. That is a wild statement. If you said that 10 years ago, people wouldn't have believed you. But Facebook it's not it anymore. It's almost like, I mean, I don't want to say it's for boomers, but who uses Facebook? I don't use it. I go on Facebook every so often just to chat with my family because I only have my friends, like actual friends and family that are on there. So Man, this is so funny. Trump throws a Trump rally. Oh, Elon Musk throws a Trump rally. You know, at first it did kind of feel like a little bit of a Trump rally because I've seen a lot of Donald Trump's rallies. So it felt familiar. There was a lot of his talking points. But there was a point where he kind of went through all of his talking points and then kind of had to really sink into a conversation with Elon Musk. And I think that was around the time the inflation conversation went down. It was about an hour in, I think. And you could really tell that they just started talking, you know, this is realities. These are the realities. Yeah, here's my conversation with the realities that are what I'm seeing. And Elon Musk gave his piece, Trump gave his piece, and it kind of continued along those lines until the end, which were, I think, the last half. If you've seen a lot of Trump rallies, the last half is the really good stuff. The first half, it was about surviving the assassination attempt and the basic talking points of, what Trump normally talks about. He probably wanted to get that in anyway because he knew that millions of people were going to listen to this. And they did. I mean, there's just so many more. I have so many different examples. Trump rambles, slurs his way through an Elon Musk interview. It was an unmitigated disaster. Here's the actual. It's ridiculous how these people think that it was a disaster. I took away listening to that interview that it was fantastic. I I'm more excited now for a second Trump term than I was before that conversation. And I already was excited for it because I wanted a strong America. Yeah, I don't live there right now, but it doesn't matter. I still want America to be strong. I feel inflation here. Europe, the inflation that happens in America happens in Europe too. I mean, all of we'll just call them the globalists right now. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. The bankers. But yeah, inflation affects everyone in the West. All right, I'll just say that. Okay, cuz I don't want to get into specifics. But I want to finish this up by just giving a shout out to Garrett. Quarterback Garrett. You guys ever heard of him? Just a pretty fantastic guy. He's on Normal World and a little show called Forbidden Frontier with me on Sundays. Yeah, Garrett, that guy, he's great. Check this out. He made this great meme. Now, he made a play off of the Kamala HQ. He just edited it. I'm going to read it again. Statement on Donald Trump's interview with Elon Musk. Donald Trump's extremism and dangerous Project 2025 agenda is all fucked up and stupid. His campaign, which was on full display for those unlucky enough to listen in tonight during that gay shit on X.com. Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself, self-obsessed smart guys who sell out the middle class and cannot run a live stream in the year 2024. Vote Camacho, bitch! That was great, Garrett. That made me laugh. I appreciate that.